Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this special session. I am super pumped up to be here because this is something that we haven't done in a very long time. We haven't actually came out with any other system outside of video remix. We've been focusing so much time and so much energy on video remix and improving the platform, working with our engineering team, that we haven't created anything outside of this. And I'm really excited to be here because today what I'm going to show you is a very cool and cutting edge system, something that people, no one's really using, but it is what makes the difference between closing and not closing, between getting the deal done and losing the deal. And it's something called ROI. Who knows what ROI stands for? I hope every single person on here knows what ROI stands for, because that is what Q Interactive is all about. Now, the first question that I have for everyone on here, it's a fun one, is would you send me 100 grand today? If I asked you to send me 100 grand, would you send me $100,000? Now you might have 100 grand, maybe you don't, maybe you know someone that does. I don't know. And I'm seeing a few people say no in there. And I find that very interesting. Why? Because one of the things that I do, you may know, you may not know, but we are in the private equity space. We make a lot of investments, and so there are times that I'll cut a $50,000 check, $100,000 check, and we do that because it depends. And then that's the thing. That's the thing is a lot of people, they say, oh, hey, that's too big of a deal. I can't ask a local business for this much. I can't price this way. I can't do this. I can't do that. But it all depends. And same thing with $100,000. What does it depend on? And the one thing that everything depends on, if you're a smart business owner, it depends on ROI. And it depends on the fact that, look, for anyone on here, and if you want me to send you $100,000, maybe I will. Because look, if you can get me a 300% ROI, meaning $300,000 on my money over, let's say, I don't know, the next 12 months, and I'm very confident in what you're doing. I'm very confident in that you're going to be able to implement. I'm very confident that you're going to be able to move the needle, and that it's going to actually result in what you're saying it's going to result. Then yeah, it's not about price. It's about return on investment. And even for whatever reason, maybe it's a higher amount, and I'm not maybe sitting on $100,000, or maybe you're not, then I'm going to figure out how to make it happen, because it's so lucrative. It's such a good opportunity. I mean, there's a lot of bad opportunities out there. So you gotta make sure that you make you understand how to analyze and how to figure it out. But if I see the ROI there, if I see the return, then same thing. For me, it's not about the price. It's not about a deal being $100,000. It's not about a deal being $1 million. Or even right now, yesterday I was talking to someone who might have a deal that's going to be between $5 and $10 million. And I said, hey, what about the capital? Yeah, not a problem. Why? Because if the case is there, if the ROI is there, we're going to make it happen. And that's what people don't understand, and you probably don't understand. And the bad news is you probably can't close. And let me see, give me if you feel like with some of these deals, with some of these local businesses, with your pitch, that you feel you might have a little trouble closing. Give me a me in there. If you ever have felt like that, that you just kind of can't get everything across. And if you don't feel like that, give me a 0 in there. So I want to know who the power closers on here are already that can demonstrate ROI and do these closes. But I want to see, and I want to see it from everyone. The one thing that I am going to demand here is interactivity. Because in order for you to understand this concept, it's a very powerful concept. It's made me a lot of money. It's allowed me to close personally a lot of deals. That's why I believe in it, because I know it, I use it, but I need interactivity. You could be doing anything else in the world right now, but you decided to spend your time with me, so make that time useful for you so that you can implement, so that you can get results. All right. So, like I said, give me a me if you've ever felt that way, that you can't close, that you need something else, and give me a 0 if you're that power closer and you have no problem. I mean, you can walk in there and you can walk in there in your underwear and you're going to get the deal out of people. Okay. All right. Perfect. So what I say, what we're going to talk about is that bad news, is that you can't close. Now, the good news on here is that I know why. And the reason that you can't is because you can't show ROI. You can't show return on investment. Now, whenever you're talking to anyone, whenever you're talking to a potential prospect, what ends up happening? A lot of people, and including myself. Look, I'm not completely innocent of all of this. I was talking, and this was a deal that it's going to be potentially between 100 grand, 150 grand, a deal, and I was kind of doing a pitch, and the thing is that I was talking to someone who is a part of an investment group. This guy is one of the guys. You probably know the company that bought out his company. I can't say it because that's confidential, but he's worth in the 9 figures, right? Literally, like he's sitting on 9 figures. For anyone that doesn't understand kind of 9 figures, meaning above $100 million. And like I said, like he's actually sitting on that money. And so even for me, I mean, I got a tiny bit nervous, I have to say. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty confident usually. I could do these webinars and I could do all this crazy stuff, but even I got a little nervous, and so I start going into the technology that we were talking about. We were talking about a specific project, and I'm like, oh, this and that, because I get really excited. I mean, you see me on here, right? Whether I'm showing you 360 video personalization, I mean, this is the stuff that we do, we work on every single day. Of course, I'm going to get excited and pumped up about it. And the guy stops me. He's like, wait, I understand, all of this, but tell me about the financials. I want to know what I'm going to make, how much money I'm going to make on this, because that's the only thing that he actually, at the end of the day, cares about. And same thing for your business owners. I mean, you might have the coolest technologies, you might have video remix, and it's going to open the door. But if you want to close and you can't show, and then you're going to actually make a difference for them, then it's going to be really tough. And that makes a huge difference. Imagine 360 video. Okay, and imagine scenario A. You go to the real estate agent and you start talking about, oh, hey, you see that this real estate agent, that they're kind of just have pictures online of their properties. They don't even use video, not let alone kind of 360, but they don't even use video, saying, oh, this is a perfect prospect for me. So you walk to them and you say, what about 360 video? What about if we do 360 virtual tours? And you start getting pumped up, you start getting excited, and they leave the meeting and say, yeah, I'll think about that. It sounds kind of cool. That's the key word, right? It's the key rejection word, cool. You don't want cool. That's not what you want. You want someone to pull out their checkbook. You want someone to wire you some money. And if you go in and of course you kind of talk about the edge, talk about the branding, you talk about the marketing, but you say, look, let me show you, okay? You're closing right now 2 deals a month. I'm going to show you how we're going to get that to 3 to 4. Do you want to, I mean, are you interested if I can, with my marketing help you close 3 to 4 deals instead of 2 a month, which if we average out your commissions at $7,000 per deal, it's going to mean $14,000 for you additional per month. Is that something you're interested in? Yeah, of course. And so it completely changes. And tell me, A or B? Like what would you rather have? If someone comes up to you and they're trying to kind of convince you to buy something, do you want to have A or B? Do you want to see a roadmap to actually making even more money if you buy something, or do you just want to kind of be sold on cool? All right, so go ahead, put that in the question box, A or B. I want to, like I said, I want to get some good interactivity here. I know it's the weekend, but we do have a packed house, and if that means that you're gonna have to go do some uh, drink some coffee or something like that, let's make it happen. Otherwise, you might not get the early bird. I don't know. I might think twice about it. I might think twice about it before I give you the early bird if I don't get A's or B's in there. Because I was going to do something pretty special here. All right, let's talk about this right now. And this is right here. Let's look at this. This is our 3-step process. It's pretty simple. You want to set it up, and then once you get it set up, and it's pretty like you could set it up. You're going to set it up today. I mean, you have to set it up today. If you don't set it up today, like I want you to be up and running with this today, literally in like 60 minutes after you get off this webinar. You're going to demonstrate ROI, and then you're going to close. And number 3, you're not even going to close because it starts becoming one of those things. When I do these big deals, like for example, the one I was just telling you about, the one in it's a 6-figure deal. Do you think I go at the end of the call? Do you think I went into this 5-minute pitch? Hey, you should do this, you should do that, and you need to kind of wire 100 grand right away. No. Okay, I didn't even ask for it. I didn't even have to. You don't even need to close. It closes itself, right? As long as you demonstrate that ROI correctly, you don't have to do that. It's not a hard sell, and that's the cool thing. And so, for example, check out this example, right? We have all these financial statistics. We talked about real estate. Let's talk about automotive. Let's talk about car dealerships. We're going to be doing some pretty cool things in probably the automotive, on the automotive side, because we're partnering with someone that is an absolute expert. But let's not go into that. The thing is, right? I'm showing you all these numbers. You see payroll, you see dealerships, you see total jobs, 63 billion, $52,144, whatever. And for some people, you love these statistics and you love looking at this and you're like, wow, all right, this is perfect. This is what gets me excited, if you're like me. Other people that I know, for example, if you may or may not know Lee Pennington, he doesn't care. Like numbers don't really mean too much for him on that end. But whether a person is a numbers person or isn't a numbers person, what do they always care about? Okay, tell me. Okay, tell me how, what's the money that I'm going to make at the end of the day? One number. So even if they're not a numbers person, they're a one number person. Everyone is. And if you're not a one number person, if you tell me you're not like a numbers person, but you're not a one number person, then you should probably just send over like your, I don't know, to someone your credit cards, your bank account, because you don't care, right? I mean, if you're in like La La Land and everyone is at least a one number person. And they want to know, even if they don't want to know the details, they still care about how much it's going to make them. Okay, so just understand that, and then you got to kind of figure out what that person is. But once you do, it's pretty simple. So, for example, right, when you're going in, you're going to ask, what's your average marketing spend? What's your ROI? How does all of that work? And we have a couple case studies. Now, before I get into the case studies, I want to show you how the system works. Now, the way that we set it up is right here. For example, this is right here my social media one. All right, this is my social media landing page with Q Interactive embedded right inside it. And the way it works is, number one, you have two ways that you can leverage this and you can monetize it. The first way is make it a part of your pitch. So whether you're doing it live and that business owner is with you, you're in their office or they're in your office, you're at lunch or whatever, you pull out your iPad, you say, hey, let's check out what ROI you can probably get on these campaigns. That's one way. Or in a follow-up email, hey, check out, let me know what is your average, enter your monthly uniques from social, your customer lifetime value. Let's figure out what can I drive for you? How can I make this way more than worth your time? And the second way is as a lead gen mechanism, right? When you select get started, here people can enter their email addresses. So for local businesses, you get a list, you get to market them, and you close deals that way regardless. So those are the two ways. And the way that it works is that let's say it's a realtor and they go, oh yeah, enter my monthly uniques from social, I get approximately 2,000, or maybe I only get actually 500. Okay, I don't get too many, but on the other hand, my lifetime value, which is my commission, is closer to something much higher. Okay, it's kind of $5,000, and then I could select the lead volume that I can service. If I'm a realtor and I'm a go-getter, I want to work 100 hours a week and I can close so many deals, I'm going to select high. If I just want to improve my marketing a little bit, then I'm going to select basic. And at the end of the day, right here, that monthly ROI, based on what they invest, what they spend with you, they're going to be able to see their monthly ROI. And that's how it works, because everyone, and I've noticed this as well, right? So we can track when people actually look at things, and it's because we use HubSpot within our sales process, and guess what? Okay, guess what? What do people always look at? Once again, they always look at this compared to anything else. Like, this is what they spend the most time on. This is what they start playing around with. This is what gets them thinking. This is what gets them engaged. And no one does this. No one uses this, but it gets the deal done. And we have additional, I have one as well for video marketing. And is there anyone in the real estate space here? Let me see, anyone in the real estate space here? Okay. Let's see. Yes or no? Okay. And if not, then, because I wanted to include that, I wanted to include potentially a bonus that would be in the real estate space for people that might get in. But if there aren't enough people in the real estate space, then we might skip that, just because I still have to do some work on it. But if there aren't enough people, okay, no worries on that front. So on the side of on that side, I have a couple case studies as well that I want to share with you before we open it up. And actually, I am sort of seeing how everyone's like, oh yes, I'm in the real estate space. I'm in the real estate space. Okay, let me share this real quick. So we have as well a real estate or ROI Q interactive system where it's targeted not at anything else but real estate, where you could put your enter the monthly average number of homes sold. The real estate agent enters their average commission, the lead volume that they can service from you when you help them out, and then once again it generates their ROI, and they can select get started here as well, and that will help them start generating more ROI, and you get their lead as well. So the case studies that I wanted to go over quickly, and some of them are confidential, so excuse me if I'm not as specific as I would like to be. But there was a $30,000 sale that happened a few months ago, and one of the things that I noticed was that it was going okay, but it always came down, hey, what's that ROI? What's that ROI? How am I gonna kind of be able to monetize this? And I need a plan. I need to see it. And once I presented that ROI, it was like night and day difference. And when we were able to close that same day, okay, that was the driving factor in actually closing the deal. And it was around that time when the light bulb kind of went off for me regarding, hey, this needs to be integrated, and this is the key piece that is going to skyrocket conversions and get these deals done. It's not making things more flashy. It's not, it's not having some type of crazy demo. It's showing ROI, because at the end of the day, that's what people want. And the other thing is we do raise a lot of capital as well for some of our investment deals. And it's funny. Sometimes we're doing a SaaS deal. Get this, right? And I should probably stop recording this. Probably not gonna send this out but get this, okay? There are people, and we've done quite a bit of SaaS deals, quite a bit of software acquisitions, and sometimes we have partners that come in. They'll send over, I don't know, 50 grand, $100,000, sometimes even $200,000, in order to partner with us on one of these deals, and they'll write a $100,000, $150,000 check, and they won't even log into the software. Like, I'm serious, right? But they will look. The one thing they always look at is that ROI. Say, okay, if on this $100,000, what can I expect as my return on investment? As long as that's clear, then that's fine. Nothing else matters. And when you start having these experiences, you realize how critical of a piece regarding your arsenal this is, and how powerful it can be. And when you start thinking about it this way, it's different from time. The thing is, most people, they're like, oh, I can't charge a couple $1,000s for my services because I'm only going to spend a couple hours on it. It's not about time, right? If you can generate the results, then you stop trading time for money. It's about the results. It's about the ROI, and that's what people need to. That's what you want to start realizing. Once you start getting that mindset, then it's easy to price your services somewhere completely different. So what I want to see is who is excited about Q Interactive, because if people are excited here about Q Interactive, then what we can do is I can probably open it up get some people here. We're doing, like I said, this launch. We haven't done it in a while. And if you've seen some things, some other things that we've done, we usually charge a couple $100, sometimes even a couple $100 a month for some of our, well, video remix and specifically. But when I went to my team, I said, look, I know this is going to be probably kind of underpricing it significantly when we look at the quality, but I want to make this affordable for everyone. If people, let's say they weren't able to enroll in one of our courses just because their budget was tight, I don't want to sacrifice quality. I want to keep the quality the same, if not better, but I also want to make sure that everyone can use this, everyone can implement it, and they can start closing deals with it. So if I get, depending on how many people I get that are super pumped up, give me a me in there if you are super pumped up, is what we're going to be able to do regarding that early bird, regarding as well potential bonuses to get people in. We might have some type of additional bonus session that we would only give away to people here on this live call that you can then later on sign up for. Okay, I'm starting to see a lot of me's come in. I'm starting to see a lot of people come in through there. So what you're going to get, look, when you get into Q Interactive today, and you get into the regular offer, this is what you're going to get. You're going to get that video ROI system. And I already showed you that one, but that is our one for video marketing. It's this one. That you're going to get that entire with all of the formulas pre-programmed, all the math. I did that for you, and I masterminded it based on my experiences, so that you don't have to do it, because I find that people just have a really hard time doing that. But from my experiences, I could do that pretty. I can make that happen, and that's what we did. You're going to get a social media one. So if you're closing social media deals, then you're going to get one within that space. And let me show you that one as well. So you're going to get this one within that social media space. You're going to get one in the SEO space. So if you're doing anything at all, then this one is pretty hot, and it's going to help you close those recurring SEO deals. And then lastly, as a bonus, I'm going to give you one in real estate. This is just a bonus, like I said, and I'm going to give you one within the real estate space. If you want to close agents, if you want to close brokers, if you want to close investors and get them lead gen, then I'm going to give you this one, and I showed it to you as well quickly. But this is the one, the Q Interactive system that you're going to get within that real estate space. As another bonus, if you get in right now, you're going to get as well an over-the-shoulder webinar training that we're going to be completing in order to help you with additional monetization strategies, in order to help you implement on the spot right away. And then lastly, this is just a bonus. You can implement this, you can integrate this into anything. ClickFunnels, Optimize Press 2.0, any landing page builder, whatever you want, right? WordPress, I don't know, whatever you have. But I also wanted to make it really, really interesting for everyone. So if you, so we're going to also give additional 4 lead pages, landing pages on top of that with our really cool slick design, so that you can just kind of get up and running right away and start converting. So if everyone is, let me know, give me a me. We're going to be able to open this up, okay? We're going to be able to open this up, and I'm going to open this up right now. Now, we just literally launched this, so I have to double check first before I do open it up that this is actually working, because if it's not working, then it's going to be a problem. Literally, this hasn't been live for more than 3 minutes, so the floodgates are about to open, and I think it's working. I do think it's working. So you're going to get in at the absolute best price while we have this on early bird, and go ahead. Like I said, that the price is ridiculously low. And right here, you could see it right now, videoremix.io/Q1. I want every single person on here to get in. I need every single person because this is a game changer and it is extremely powerful. I've architected it, I've designed it myself based on all of these other experiences, based on all of these closes, based on what I know works. So videoremix.io/Q1. Okay, make sure you put that one there. Videoremix.io/Q1. And once everyone gets in, let me know. Like I said, this is the absolute lowest price that we're going to be giving this out for. And let's go ahead and I'm going to be sending that out to everyone, videoremix.io/Q1. Like I said, the price is just ridiculous. It's just ridiculously low. We've over the past to make it, I wanted to make it affordable for everyone. I wanted to make sure that everyone can get in, everyone can start using this, and everyone can start attaining results. All right. And what we're going to do additionally, once you get in, let me know for every single person that is getting in. Let me know. I want to make sure that you are in and you are ready to rock and roll. Now, a couple additional things that are very important. Number one, you are getting that Q Social Facebook ROI system. You get the video system, you get the video marketing system, and you get the real estate system, and you get the SEO system. Now, we have an upgrade that is also a part of the early bird, and so that is also going to be the best price that you're going to get. Let me show this to you, okay? Let me make sure that everyone has this. Okay. Now, let me show this to you. This is, I think everyone's going to absolutely love this upgrade. And that upgrade is, let me bring this up right now. You're going to get an additional 10 more systems, and I'm going to show them to you one by one, okay? So you're going to get one in the social media space. You're going to get one in the Facebook video space, okay? You're going to get one in the Facebook ad space. So here's one in the social media management space. They're all different. They're all completely different. Here's one in the Facebook video space as well, if you're closing on that. Here's one in the Facebook ads space. Here is one in the YouTube marketing space. So if you're doing anything with YouTube, you want to cross-sell, you want to upsell those packages. And the big thing is, once you do end up getting one of these deals done, the reason why you want to get into that upgrade is because it's going to give you that arsenal to close. It's going to give you that super powerful arsenal so that you can upsell, cross-sell, and just take that deal from, let's say, $1,000 per month recurring to $5,000. To $3,000 to $4,000, because you have all of these other potential upsells. And then you have one in the e-commerce space. So a couple people were asking as well, what about e-commerce? What about CPA? Yeah, this is applicable. You can create these calculators and these systems for those spaces. It's powerful. On the webinar side, we've done over $4 million in webinar sales, and that's just an estimate because I've honestly lost count. It's probably more. It's probably much more. But one of the things is you can close people on webinars, and those you close a couple people, and you're going to be really raking it in. We have the cloud-based video SaaS one, and of course, does anyone here do? Let me see. Does anyone here do anything in the video personalization space, 360 video space, or you want to do something? Because we have a 360 video one too, and these are the hottest ones, and then a video personalization one. So and then you could see this so that you can start selling video remix, video personalization. You can also sell the 360 component, 360 virtual tours for real estate agents, all with these ROI systems. And I see a whole bunch of people saying yes. So go ahead and get in. Let me know. Once you're in, let me know. Give me an I'm in, because we are going to, let me know once you're in. Okay, and for everyone that gets in, as a part of that upgrade, for everyone that gets in as a part of that upgrade, what I can do is I'm going to give a special bonus that I'm going to put into your members area. Okay, I will put that, but you have to make sure you give me your receipt. We'll take note of it in order to make sure that you're on the list. But we're gonna do one in as well, the Dropbox space. Okay, we're gonna do one in the Dropbox space, but you need to get in for that upgrade. Like I said, it is at a ridiculously low price, and that is going to be what I'm going to do. Okay, so who is going to be, okay, hey, Chris, did you get in for the regular offer? Did you end up getting in for the regular offer, Chris, first? Just want to make sure, and go ahead, and once you get that upgrade, please put your receipt in here. Okay, so that we can take note, and I will let you know. Okay, once you get that upgrade, please put your upgrade receipt, and we're going to take note of it. I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna reply to you so that you can get that Dropbox bonus. It's not going to be in there just yet, that page, but that's going to be in there very, very soon. Okay. Sure, Stephen. So what you get, the regular, so the regular offer is basically that built-in calculator that you can embed anywhere, that ROI calculator, and there's different versions of it depending on what you're selling. If you're selling video, if you're selling social, if you're selling SEO, or if you're selling to real estate agents. So that's one aspect of it. And then as a bonus, we're giving the matching lead pages, landing pages with it already with the calculator and the ROI system pre-embedded. Okay, so it's not a landing page builder, just FYI. It's not a landing page builder, but we do give those landing page templates for lead pages within that. Okay. All right. Perfect. So, Tim, what would that? Okay, I can send that to you as well in case someone didn't get that, and let me know regarding what's the link for the OTO. Chris, did you get the regular offer yesterday? Just saying that it's not going to work for you if you need to first get the regular offer. I mean, I'll give it to you, but it's going to be. I hope you did get that regular offer. Otherwise, okay. 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 Tim, yeah, the regular offer is for 4 ROI calculators along with the matching landing pages, a bonus webinar as well. And I can go over that in a couple of minutes as well, one more time for anyone else that is on here. Okay. And let me let me know once everyone is in. Give me, yeah, so upgrade, basically the upgrade is just a whole bunch more. And Mike, yeah, I still do recommend that you get it, because what you're gonna do is once you do get in, it's just gonna help you become much more familiar with us, how we run everything, and we're gonna get you in regarding some of these other webinars. There's an upgrade number 2 as well that I'll cover in a little bit. But first of all, I do want to make sure that everyone is in for all of this. Okay. Because a couple people are now asking about the second upgrade, and once again, I usually don't like doing these types of like multiple, hey, you get one upgrade here, one upgrade there, but there are some people that get in for, let's say, the lower amount, they don't have money for the upgrade. So I mean, I could just give you a whole package and then just kind of, but that means that a lot of people just can't get in. And I did want to make it available for those, so that's why we split it up into 2 additional upgrades. Now, that second upgrade, also on early bird pricing, everything all in, you're coming in for less than $200, much less than $200. I need to do the math, but it's much less than $200 all in, even with these upgrades. So for the second upgrade, you get 3 workshops. One in the video space, where we're going to focus on 360 video personalization, one in the social media space, and one in the real estate space. And I'm going to give you specific strategies on how to close deals. Not only how to just set up your Q interactive systems specifically for these spaces, but also how to create these landing pages, how to also, and also, I mean, there are regular tutorials, but I'm talking about the monetization strategies, right? How do you think about those little edges, how to funnel pre-closed leads to appointments, our Q interactive autoresponder sequence, 360 video, social media, closing scripts, real estate case studies, upsells, done for you social campaign delivery. It's a significant amount of value. And so everyone that's getting in, I highly recommend. In fact, I'm going to almost require that you get also the upgrade and the second upgrade, right? I want to spend this time with you. These sessions are going to be live, plus you get all these bonuses. You get an autoresponder, you get scripts, and we're going to talk about outsourcing. I want you to focus on deals, okay? I don't want you to post to people's social media all day long. I want you to focus on deals, and we're going to go through case studies. So that's everything that you're going to be getting. And let me go ahead and let me just make sure that everyone understands everything. I see a whole bunch of questions in here. Hey, Mark. Okay, great to have you in. I confirm that I have that. Okay, Terry, can you please put your receipt in there as well? All right, Pam, I hope Charles. Yeah, okay, I see that, Charles. I confirm. Okay, Yvonne, that's thank you for that receipt, but that doesn't include that upgrade. And so please, if you also get that upgrade as well, then that would qualify you. Now, let me see. Now, I don't know. Give me 1 second. Does anyone that gets everything, do you want another bonus? Would you be excited if I gave you another bonus? If you get everything, I can maybe get you another bonus. Okay? All right. Let me. Okay, let me see. And give me a yes. Otherwise, no. But I want to give you a bonus that in itself would pay for everything. Okay. So let's see. All right, people are getting. Okay. And yeah, so Stephen, look, I completely agree that it is definitely way way cheaper. It's way cheaper than anything that we but I would say inexpensive. I don't think it's because I mean, you look at our sales pages and everything. I mean, we put a lot of work into it, and what I wanted to do is compared to a lot of the other things that we offer is I said, look, it's a new year. I want to get people kickstarted and I want to open this up to the masses. A lot of people they come to us and they say, oh, hey, I can't afford a couple $100 in order to do this, in order to do that. I can't pay a couple $100 a month to access Video Remix. I can't um, drop tens of thousands of dollars on your partner program. Said, okay, that's fine. So we wanted to create something that's very close to closing, right? Where it's about the close to get people momentum, or even if they're already closing, then to improve their conversions, and that's exactly what we did. Okay, all right. Chris, that we can, okay, let me see. Um, okay. Okay, perfect. So thank you, Amy. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a special. So anyone for both upgrades, I'm going to give you a special real estate session that we're going to do tomorrow. We're going to do a very special real estate session. It's going to be held tomorrow. And I mean, I have to say, I like to pat myself on the back that I deliver, but the response and what I've seen Adam preparing on this end, especially if you're in the real estate space, even if you're not, it's powerful for you. But even especially if you're in the real estate space, it's a game changer. And so we're going to do a special session that's by private invite only for the people that get both of those upgrades. Okay. Um, And let me see, so who else is, please put both of, once you get both of the upgrades, please put in your receipt because I'm going to give out that invite, but that invite is only for people that get both of those upgrades. Okay? And Chris, so let me know. Okay. Okay. And Nigel, let me see. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Nigel, let me look at this, okay? What's not sharing, what's not working? Okay, Tim, with OTO1, you get 10 more ROI calculators and matching landing pages. Okay? Yeah, exactly. All right, perfect. Okay, so is there, because we're gonna wrap this we're gonna wrap this up in a couple of minutes. Also understand that this is the best pricing. So if later on you want to get in, I apologize that the price is going to be higher. So I do recommend that if you do want to get in, that they okay, Yvonne, let me get that for you. Give me a second. I'm still holding the price down now. This is the early bird price. Okay, give me a second on that end, okay? Yvonne, I will set you up right here. Okay, perfect. You're welcome, Sharon. I know. I told you it's a pretty crazy deal. Hopefully you're enjoying it. Okay. Amy, glad that you are almost done. All right. And very happy about that you are almost done. Okay, Charles, let's get you in for that session. Let's get you in for that private invite only. Yes. Okay, Tatum, why can't you get to that one? I'm going to send you the link. And okay, so for that workshop that we're doing, for everyone that gets both of the upgrades, for that bonus workshop that we're going to be doing, um, we only have a couple more spots left. Let me see. Let me message Adam real quick. Okay, we still have 5 spots left. Regarding that, like I said, it's by private invite only. We keep it to a very small group. So Adam said we can allot 5 more. So let me know. Is anyone give me a 3 if you're getting in for the second upgrade, just so I know. There is no third upgrade, but give me a 3 if you're getting in for the second course upgrade, or if you're going to be getting in for it, so that I know how many people are going to be getting in. Okay. Oh, all right. Well, there's a lot more. Okay, there's a lot more than than I thought. Okay. Um, Let me see. Okay. Okay. There's a lot more than I thought that we're going to be getting in. Okay. Well, we'll still try to hold it. It might, but even if it's a great offer, even if you don't make it within for that bonus session, because we don't, let's say, have enough allotted spots for this session right now. Um, we can only allot a certain amount. Should be okay. Terry, you would have to jump on a call with, and Robert, can you please put your receipt in there for the second upgrade? Sharon, not at this price. Not at this price. Okay? Not at this price. And yeah, so okay. Um, and Terry, are you interested in video remix in general? Let me let's see. Yeah. Um, do you want to get are you around right now? Let me see. Okay. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and let's check this out. All right, Yvonne, second upgrade, I can give you a link to that. It is our course. Yvonne, right here. Okay. And Amy, can you send me the entire receipt for that, please? No. So if you get in for the second upgrade, in order to get that bonus, I need to deliver it privately. Okay, I do need to deliver it privately. And Amy, that's just the regular offer. Did you get, is that the second upgrade? If you can send me the receipt for the second upgrade, please, then I will give it to you. And let me go ahead, let me check from Adam. Let me make sure. Okay. All right, all right. And then Nigel, are you still there? Nigel, can you message me if you are? I wanted to help you out. Amy, here you go. There you go. Please make sure to mark that down. That's 3 p.m. tomorrow. Okay. Let me know, Nigel, if you're interested in that, okay? Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, is anyone else trying to get in? We still have 2 spots left for that we've allocated for this session as private invites for tomorrow. Robert, can you please put the full receipt in there? Okay, Mike, can you please put the full receipt in there where it shows the price of the product as well? Please, Mike, that would really help, and then I'll send that to you. Okay. I saw it come through, so I already have you down. I think that's you. I just want to just double confirm. I'm sorry. Okay. Let's, okay, here you go, Yvonne. Okay. Okay, Nigel, try that, okay? Okay, perfect. So, okay, Liz, perfect. Hey, Liz, how are you? I, Tatum, we could still wait. Henrik, John, did you get the second upgrade? Here, I'm just gonna send it to you, okay? There you go, John. Yeah, it will work without the upgrades. Tim, you don't need lead pages. And there is also a trial. Amy. Oh, you're killing me. Hey, Amy, where are you? Where are you located? Okay, Boise. Um, and have you had a lot of success yet? Because, and have you been on a call with Adam because you are in for on our US side? Okay. Okay. So tell me, who got all 3, the regular offer and the 2 upgrades? Put a 3 in there, please. Okay. I might be able to give you another bonus. What is the price of all 3 systems? It's less than $200. Okay. I can, and that's at early bird price. Okay. Charles, Robert, what we can do, okay, okay, I'm doing this just for you. Thank you, Amy. And Amy, here you go. But you have to book that now. Okay. All right. So does anyone want me to review Okay, Nigel, let me give you that by invite only session. All right, let me send that to you. Henrik, do you want me to review the offer quickly, just so you can see it? Would that be helpful? Okay. Does anyone want me to review the offer for them? Yeah? Okay, so look, check this out. Let me find this here. So the regular offer are our these basically four closing calculators, one in the social media space, and you get the matching as a bonus, right? So if you don't have lead pages, it's fine, but it's just a bonus in case, and then we give a way that you can have like a $1 trial or something. But the main thing is you get these calculators, these ROI calculators integrated into any page. If you want to do ClickFunnels, lead pages, Optimized Press 2.0, whatever you want to do, WordPress, you can integrate it anywhere, and they're interactive so that when you send it out to local business prospects, well, they can go to your page and they say, oh, hey, what are my monthly uniques for social? What's my customer lifetime value? Oh, it's 3,000. And what can you do? Okay, on that end, and then it updates. Okay, and your monthly ROI updates based on what they input. The main thing is they see their ROI, they see what return they're getting, and it's a closing mechanism that we found very powerful, all the way from regular deals all the way to our private equity deals where we bring on partners, and it's been very effective regarding showing people ROI, showing people what are they going to get, right? What type of return, and that's and so we wanted to make this as available to everyone as possible, and we're rewarding people who get in now. So you get a video marketing one as well, a part of the regular offer, and an SEO one. Now, if you get the upgrade, which is still ridiculously inexpensive, you get one in the video personalization niche, one in the 360 video niche, one in the cloud-based video SaaS niche, one in the webinar niche. We've done, like I said, millions of dollars on webinars, and it's webinars are super powerful, very powerful, and I do recommend that. Potentially you can get clients as well that way. E-commerce, this is not just for local. If you have or some products on the e-commerce side where kind of ROI makes sense, you should be using that too. CPA, same thing. In the insurance niche, video SEO, YouTube marketing, Facebook ads. Then we have as well social media management and Facebook videos. So you get all of those if you get the upgrade. And then when you get the second upgrade, there's a workshop that you're going to be able to get in for. So you can then do that, and that workshop is powerful. I do recommend getting everything. Okay, I do recommend getting getting everything. And let me see, did everyone? So what does everyone think? Everyone that got in, let me know. Tell me, what are your are you excited? Give me into the question box a quick review. I want to see, is everyone excited? Do you like it? Is the system powerful? What do you think regarding that? I want to see kind of reviews. Has this been a valuable session? I just want to see what people are thinking. And then give me something, right? Like, is it kick-ass? Is it not? Is it something that you're liking, you're super pumped about, that you think is gonna really help you close? So that I know it's gonna help. Okay. Um, okay, perfect, Nigel. Happy about that. Very. Thank you, Stephen. I appreciate it. And you can also, Stephen, so you can edit them. That's what we're gonna talk about. So for people that aren't kind of advanced users, then I don't recommend editing these calculators. But I'm gonna in the bonus webinar, I'm gonna show you how you can kind of, if you're a little bit more advanced, then you can edit them. You can do like different ranges and just play around with it so that you can make it malleable and flexible depending on your own personal offer. Wonderful for real estate. That makes me happy as well. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, before I shut down these bonuses, is there anyone else trying to get in? Can you give me a yes if you're give me a me if you're trying to still get in? Otherwise, I'm going to shut it down on the bonus side because I'm not going to give out for this session any more of those trainings. Like I said, I only allotted it for a couple people. So is there Charles? Hey, Charles, are you, tell me, what, have you been here the whole time? Hey, Adam, are you there as well? Adam, let's see. Hey, Adam, are you there? Charles, is your microphone working? Let's see. And Adam, if you're around, let me know. I'm not gonna let you get away with that, Charles. I'm not gonna let you get away with that. Adam has internet issues too. Okay, I'm not gonna let you get away with that. You're in our partner program. We owe it to you actually, and we're gonna. Hey, so Adam, what do you think? You think we should get Charles on the webinar?
Yeah, let's do it. Hold on, let me so promote Charles. I definitely want to get Charles on the webinar.
So can you give everyone the background regarding what's going on with you and Charles? I don't mean it that way, Adam, by the way, um, but
So
just in general, what's that he flew down to Mexico, the time that you've spent, and all of that, because I think it'll be pretty good. Okay.
yeah, sure thing. So Charles is he's actually down here in Mexico with me right now. He's actually I think like 5 streets. I don't know. I think we tested it yesterday. I think it was like I think it was like a 20-minute walk I think from his place, and we are currently down in Guadalajara, Mexico, and we are working together to really focus and kind of do a deeper dive into everything going on and like setting up a good proper strategy and really working with Charles for that. So yeah, I'm really glad. Charles, can you hear me okay? Perfect. It looks awesome. Yeah, it sounds like you're a little bit choppy, but let me just make sure. Give me 1 second. Let me hold on 1 second.
But but I also so Adam, like I also wanted to so that people kind of know um, of course Charles is as well. It's a little different because Charles is a part of the partner program, and I wanted to maybe you could talk about some of the kind of strategy that you've been going through. I'm not sure because I'm not there with you. Wish I was considering going back out there because it's pretty cold here right now where I am, and you're in sunny Mexico where it's always sunny year round, and the coldest that it gets is like well Valle. Well, let's not talk about Valle, Adam. But go ahead if you want to jump into it.
Sure. So yeah, so it was great. Me and Charles yesterday we were talking, and it was great. So I told Charles, and this was the rule that I had, and I'm so glad that we made this happen. I'm so glad that you came on. I told Charles he had to do a webinar before we leave, so before he heads out, because I think it is really important that Charles does that. So good. So Charles, what I want you to do is I want you to start talking. I want you to get comfortable doing webinars right now. Okay, so guys, everybody right now, give Charles a kind of a big welcome right now. Give Charles a big welcome.
Charles, what's up? What's up?
Hey,
So
hey, guys, what's going on?
so we're gonna turn Charles into a webinar machine. I told her the other day, I said, and Charles, you have to stick to this. I told Adam, and I know he told you that you're not allowed to leave Mexico if you don't close a deal. You just can't. No, you can't. You're not allowed to. And so Adam's going to kidnap you. Uh, I can't. We got to get rid of his recording right now because it might be a liability in the future. But I don't think it will be because I know, Charles, you're gonna close a deal, and you're gonna make it work. Adam, what's going on with that?
Yeah, definitely. So, Charles, do you want to let everybody know kind of what we talked about? Maybe not in crazy detail, but definitely kind of what we talked about and kind of a little bit what your game plan is.
That's a real good question. I mean, I'm working on a lot of things from an ecosystem building around video remix, and just a little hint of it is it's almost like artificial intelligence for websites, being able to take the information that someone puts in a form and spitting that out through a personalized video and having a conversation, almost like you're talking to a consultant, and it's scripted to a certain degree. So we're just trying to figure out the mechanics of that. But once we do, man, I think it will take websites and consulting and marketing to a totally different level.
Awesome, awesome, yeah. No, and that's exactly what it was, and that's what it's so cool. I really like what you were doing. We were actually talking about something. One of the cool things that came up, Eric, and I think that you're gonna like this a lot, is we were talking about the Minority Report, and really, truly kind of what are the different strategies that you can do to create this kind of universal Minority Report, and what are the different paths. And Charles had some absolutely phenomenal ideas, and I am really excited on what he's doing and what he's going to be
Tell me
accomplishing.
more.
So yeah, Charles, do you want to go into that?
Well, we definitely can. It is, the strategy that's coming down the pipe, and I know you guys get on me about being slow to get out there and rustle up the deals and things of that nature. I'm a little methodical in my process, but trust me, I am eager, to get out there full force. But we're talking about, again, an ecosystem that includes the personalized video, as the linchpin to engagement. Everybody knows you have approximately 6 seconds to engage with a customer before their attention span takes them elsewhere. Um, so there are just thousands of different endpoints in which you can start that conversation. We were talking about social Wi-Fi, using that as a strategy, again, to engage with the customer. And your lead-in is the fact that somebody wants to join or get on your Wi-Fi network, and most businesses right now just give that away. But we have an actual plan and process in place where you can actually allow them to connect to their free Wi-Fi using social media accounts. So if you look at some of the strong points of VR, Video Remix, is having social engagement through the video platform of Facebook, for example, where you're able to use the profile pictures and things of that nature that you're able to get through that database and fly that into a video, and then do the lead capture part behind it. So, dude, it's sick what can be done.
It's true, and everything that Charles is saying is right on point. And guys, what do you think about Charles' plan? Everybody, what do you guys think about what Charles is doing? Guys, write that in the chat box right now. What do you guys think about the way Charles is going out and he is creating this? And what I truly think one of the most incredible things on what he is pulling out of a hat right now. I am beyond excited for this, guys. So everybody, let me know what you guys think about this. I want to see everybody's reaction to this, because it is one of those things that me and Charles, what happened is we went out last night, and I told him, I said, we had a pretty busy day yesterday. I said, let's do this. Let's all night. We'll stay up and we'll keep going, and we're just gonna keep grinding on your game plan and getting everything up and going. And it was really cool the way that he was nailing this down and really putting this down there. And absolutely, I see that, Amy, 100%, and awesome. Yes, guys, it is a really interesting concept, the way to go out and do it. And what I think I like most about what Charles is doing and the direction that he's taking this is that it's one of those things is that he's connecting it with something that everybody experiences. There's so many different directions that you can go with it, and everybody's experienced at this one point or another. The problem where you're sitting somewhere and maybe you just want to even like here's a great example of it. Like sometimes when I'm sitting and I am just waiting for let's just say I'm waiting for something. Okay, so I'm sitting down and I'm waiting for something, and I'm in a store like a car wash or something along those lines, and what you're looking for is you're just wanted to watch a YouTube video. And one of the problems right there, right off the bat, is that you're sitting there, okay, and you're just wanting to watch a YouTube video, and of course you don't want to use up all your data from watching a quick 2-minute video. So what do? You try to hook up to the Wi-Fi, and right there he's able to grab that, create that personalized data, and easily upsell based on that process. So guys, that is how it works, and that is how I am so excited for this. And Eric, what do you think about it as well?
Yeah, I like it. I wanna know more, uh, and kind of exactly how it will work, how it would be implemented. Uh, but I want to see Charles just put it down either on paper, make it work, and get out there and start doing some deals. That's the biggest
Sure,
thing.
sure, no doubt.
And
That is
webinars.
that is
And
exactly the
webinars.
plan that
Well,
brought me to Mexico. So just trying to get through the logistic parts with Adam, who's been a great help with that. He even talked about a different way, because we're looking at from the standpoint of free Wi-Fi as the linchpin, but just looking at it from the real estate angle, almost every real estate does an open house. So just imagine going to an open house and then having Wi-Fi at the open house, and the real estate agent saying, "Hey, join the free Wi-Fi to get connected and download all of the pictures and whatnot and video that's about this property." Even from the standpoint of creating an app for the property, and at that point, once you got that, then the real estate agent is able to push update contents directly to the phone about that property after they've left. So it's just amazing, what you can do with this type of strategy.
I
Exactly.
like it. I like it. And Charles, can you jump into more as well? Also, kind of looking back at what you've done over the past year, just some, I don't know, some deals you've closed. I know I saw kind of a video. I think you did something with One Soshi. I think you did something with a video remix, and t tell us a little bit about those experiences because I know that's one of the big things is people are trying to kind of get their first deal on under their belt, and what what really made the difference and how you were able to do that. I mean, choose anything that you want.
Sure, sure, and we'll call this an exclusive tactical thing that you can do, and only people that are on this webinar are going to hear this. So if you joined in, you lucked out. Um, and one of the things that becomes a challenge for most new people coming into the business is, how do you really get the leads? And a lot of people are shy about going out and being demonstrative about what they can do with the services. And with the platforms that you guys are providing them, that's really what they should do, is be demonstrative about the capabilities, because we are at the vanguard of this type of service in the small to medium business market. Personalization of videos has been out for a while, but it would cost you $30,000-$40,000 to put together a production like that. So to be able to leverage that at a price point that you can get in with video remix is astonishing. But again, how do you get it out there? How do you get your name out as an individual? So here's tip of the day. One thing that we did immediately, everybody knows about LinkedIn. LinkedIn has a service called ProFinder. And their ProFinder service, I think it's a 30-day free trial. It might even be 60-day. I'm not 100% sure. But we joined the ProFinder service through LinkedIn. And all it is you list what services you're able to provide.
And
And through the ProFinder service,
and
people who are looking for that
should I
subset.
share my screen as well? Oh, did I take off your camera? Okay, let me pause my screen. Go put your camera back on. Sorry. Or do people see both? No, because I want to show what was that? Did you say Pro Finder?
Yeah, ProFinder and LinkedIn. It's
Okay.
a service that they offer. And again, you can register as a business provider of services. You list what it is that you do, and people on LinkedIn who are looking for those services will put out proposals, requests for proposals for that service. And the way it works is the first 5 proposals that are sent are captured, and then it closes down that opportunity. It's either 5 proposals or 48 hours after the proposal is submitted on LinkedIn. But at that point, you can lay out what you're able to do for that customer. Well, basically, the customer is going to say, here's what I want. Give me a quote on what it is you can do for what I need. They'll tell you the time frame that they want it. You provide what your cost and whatnot. And it's a soft proposal. They don't hold you to the letter of it, but it gets you in front of people who want your services right now. And typically they're local. Most of the people that I have gotten have been within the Atlanta area. That's where I'm based out of. So I've had a proposal as far as Alabama, which is the next state over. But most of them have been in Atlanta. And there's where I got the first sale for one Sochi and $99 social. It was a travel company who was looking at putting together marketing campaigns and things of that nature. So I put my proposal out through the link and ProFinder.
Yeah, I think Charles is breaking up for me a little bit too. Mexico, Mexico.
Guys, just so you guys know, just so you understand how Mexico Wi-Fi works, and even with this Mexican internet in general. Me and Charles spent 3 hours yesterday. Not even a joke. 3 hours trying to
Business.
find. Yes, he can't hear it, but we spent 3 hours trying to find good working internet that didn't crash every 8 seconds. So hopefully he starts working. Let me just see, maybe. Give me 1 second. Let me try this. Eric, it may be his webcam that's taking up a lot of data.
Hey guys, you there?
Hey, there you are.
All right. Yeah, I turned off my camera so that I have better bandwidth for audio. So hopefully the audio will be a little better.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, that sounds good. All right, perfect. Yeah, go back and start just right where you were before all the stuff started happening.
Gotcha. So, like I said, basically, we found the lead on ProFinder. They told us what they wanted. We tailored a proposal based on what they wanted. Met with the business owner, talked about it, closed the deal. Like I said, and all for I think it's $59 a month for the ProFinder. I've probably had since being in their program for the last 4 months, maybe 30 leads from there, and these are real businesses, and they range from one-person operations to 50 plus employee operations. So this is a wonderful find.
That's really cool. That's really cool. And what success have you gotten from this already, from going out there and putting this to use?
Like I said, I've closed at least three deals on ProFinder, and I still have a few that are currently pending review of my proposals.
Oh, okay, perfect, perfect. And with this right here, one of the questions, I guess, everybody here, guys, who has Video Remix currently right now? Give me a 1 if you have Video Remix right now. If you currently have Video Remix, guys, give me a 1 if you do, and give me a 2 if you don't. I want to see everybody who does, because I want to ask Charles a question here, and I want to make sure everybody does have Video Remix. So, guys, I need every single person in there, all of you, to respond. Okay, perfect, perfect, perfect. So, Charles, how do you see using this as a way to go out and start generating leads and generating income for Video Remix right away? How can everybody on this webinar go out and implement this right away in order to take action?
Well, the easiest thing to do is if you join the ProFounder program, and you'll get access to all of the proposals that are sent your way based on what you're providing to the customer, is create a personalized video. Let that be part of your proposal. A link to a video that they see is done that's personalized to them takes them to another level of thinking. Because again, nobody has seen this really in raw format. So those are the tools that I use to get them to call me, because like I said, this is a competition. You'll see how many proposals they've been sent. Like I said, and they cap it at 5, and then they stop allowing people to post proposals after 5 have been reached. So again, you want to have the edge. The edge is definitely going to be a video remix done for that particular client. And I think there's one, a template just called What is SEO, that you guys have in your repertoire of templates. And that's a real simple, I think 35, 40-second video that you can use inside your proposal. And I guarantee they will call you just
Is this one?
with that.
This one right here?
That one right there.
Okay, perfect, perfect. I'll send that out to people in case, well, it's just the video in case they haven't seen it, so you can check it out. And yet, Charles, what about also, you just gave me the idea as well. I mean, I think it's very relevant. Is when you're trying to do your proposal, rather than saying, oh, this is cool, this is going to help you, is trying to kind of give them some rough level, high level projections and saying, hey, I don't have access to maybe all of your information just yet, but I would say this is the type of ROI that we want to drive with whatever video personalization, whatever, for them when they implement it either on their website or something like that. What do you think about that?
Absolutely. I mean, just the point of what marketing is supposed to be. Really, people don't kind of understand that with Video Remix, what you're guaranteeing the customer is not that, unfortunately, their product is going to sell. We have no control over that as marketers. As marketers, what we have control over is the consumption of the content, meaning that you're going to, I wouldn't say guarantee, that's a strong word, but you can almost guarantee that anyone who sees a Video Remix video is going to stay tuned until the end. So they're going to consume the company's message until the end. If the message is, or the product or service is engaging enough, they will do the call to action at the end. But the only thing that we can promise is that they saw it to the end. And that's worth its weight in gold.
I like it. I like it. I like it. Charles, this is great. This is absolutely amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, uh, has this been helpful? Let me see in the question box. Do you do you like case studies like this? Because it's one thing if myself and Adam, right, tell you something, or Liz, or someone from the video remix team, but it's another thing if we bring on people that just have been having different types of success and also challenges, right? How to overcome those challenges, how to work with those. Is that is that helpful? Okay, thank you, thank you, Amy. All right. And now, bigger question. What do you think of Charles as a webinar presenter? On a scale of 1 to 10, with 10 being like me. And,
Eric, I
and
think I'll put you at like a
and
7.
1 being like Adam, because obviously Adam's not that good of a webinar presenter. You know, I far exceed Adam's webinar presentation skills. No, I'm just joking. But Charles, I think you should be able to see it for yourself. You're seeing some feedback there regarding people. Someone, even a couple people said, Tim, and I, maybe some people would be upset, but I'm actually pretty like better than me, Charles. Charles,
Oh, yeah.
Tim said that you can do better than me. And actually, you know, it's funny because when we talk about webinars, and why I push people, you just different people, different personalities resonate with different segments of, like, you know, I like something different. Same thing like food. Right? I mean, we go to a restaurant, I'm gonna order something probably different than you're gonna order because people just have different tastes. And so that's why I always try to communicate to people that with webinars, you don't have to be a replica of me or someone else that you hear on a call. You could just be yourself. I mean, the biggest thing is just don't be boring. That's it. That's the biggest, I would say, number one rule. But you see it for yourself, Charles. So I'm excited to see your webinar, because I know you're going to do one when tomorrow. Charles, you're not leaving.
Yeah,
You're
Charles, I
not
don't think
leaving
you realize.
Mexico.
Yeah, you
Um,
have to do a webinar. It's not a choice.
I'm
we've
ready.
we've already hired Chapo to to look after you. That in case you leave your apartment, we know where you live, and you haven't done a webinar, it's going to be bad. It's going to be bad.
Cool. I'm ready. I'm ready.
All right, let's make it happen, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to have to wrap this up, just because I have another call very soon. If anyone wants to, let me go ahead. Give me 1 second. If anyone wants to join one of our next calls, I'm just going to send out maybe a link in the chat, okay? And you can do that. It's going, but in general, thank you so much for coming out here. I really appreciate it. It was an absolutely amazing turnout, and Charles, thank you as well for being here and then speaking to everyone. I really appreciate it. Hopefully you enjoyed it as well.
Hey, Eric, quick question, and I want to ask
Sure.
Charles this right before we do sign off. I know we have that webinar, but I do see quite a few people asking if they can learn more from Charles. And I know Charles, one of the things that you're going to be targeting is the real estate niche pretty heavily. That webinar that we're doing tomorrow, that private session, would you guys like if me and Charles did kind of a mastermind session with everybody on that private session, or what would you guys like to do? Just give me, if you guys have gotten into that, just give me a yes, or just tell me your thoughts on that, if that is something that you'd like to do. Otherwise, we can probably do something else. But let me just see if, guys, if that is something that you are definitely interested in doing. And if we don't get enough yeses, it's okay, because we might do another session with him. But I just want to see it, because I do know that we have quite a few people coming in. We are going to have 20 spots. So if that is something that you guys do want, just put a yes in there. I do think it might be kind of cool. I think that you guys might get some good value out of that, and that is the reason that I am thinking about that right there. Okay, so guys, if you guys put a yes in the chat box, great. I definitely look forward to seeing everybody there. And I think that should be good. So, Eric, what do you think about that as well? Do you think that could be a good thing that we can do?
Yeah, I do. And actually, I want to talk to you about this after. I don't want to kind of spoil anything on the call, but I do want to talk to you about something maybe special right after the call. Let's do that. That is going to be absolutely amazing. I think it's gonna deliver more value than we can, just for the simple fact that you're going to be able to see what the experiences of Charles are, how to get up and running with those first deals, how to close them, what challenges you might run into, how to overcome them, so that you can make it work, you can make it happen. So I'm really excited about that.
Awesome, awesome. Yep, I'm definitely looking forward to it, and I think that we can get a ton of value from that. And Renee, just to answer your question, is going to be at 3 o'clock that we're going to be doing that. 3 o'clock Eastern, that will be at. So definitely looking forward to that, and definitely looking forward to seeing everybody there. So definitely dive into that, and I will see everybody there. All right, guys. Hopefully you guys come on to the next webinar that we're doing in just a few minutes. And I'll see you guys just in a few minutes, guys. All right. Have a good one, guys.
Thank you so much. Bye bye, ladies and gentlemen.